it seems like Chelsea is they're only relying on scoring from a midfielder who's Palmer. Palmer's a great midfielder; he can score and everything, but Madueke is not scoring. I don't know if it's fault or what's going on. And also now their defense is beginning to drop points because in the last 4 games or 5 games they've given up more goals than they scored, and they haven't
Yes,
scored. Fabi, let's start with you. In the last 5 games, they haven't been scoring goals. I think they've only scored 3 goals. They might have given up about 5 or 6 goals. They're not scoring, and on top of that, their defense is giving up goals. The last game against Bournemouth, they dominated the game. More than 50% of ball control, 18 shots on goal, and they didn't give the other team. They didn't give Bournemouth a lot of shots on goal, but Bournemouth scored with the few shots that they had. What do you see is happening at Falabi?
I agree with you. First and foremost, the Chelsea defense is not stable because of injuries. They have Cowell and one
Come a little
Ghanaian
bit
guy.
closer. You're breaking. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Chelsea defense is not stable because of
Yeah.
injuries. They're having to play this Ghanaian guy Achempong alongside
Achepong, yeah.
and they have to drop Caicedo to right back. So the fact that their defense is not stable, they keep conceding goals from defensive errors. And when they go forward, the only clinical, composed striker of the ball is Alma, who is not even in number 9. The likes of Jackson, Sancho, and Madueke have been very profligate in front of.
Kool-Aid, I mean, Fabi, your sound is bad. Are you on speaker or something? Try to get closer. Your sound is bad. Yeah.
No, I'm not on speaker. What I'm saying is that only Palmer is able to score. He's the only composed finisher in the Chelsea front line. The likes of Jackson, Sancho, and Madueke, they can't finish the ball. They keep hitting the ball against the goalkeeper, and then they don't have.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that. I don't know what the cause of that is. Whether it's them or they need to. I don't think those guys are very good finishers or finding goals. But before they were scoring a lot of goals.
They touched the
only Palmer. Only Palmer is the only composed finisher. Palmer is
what
the
are you
only
saying?
composed finisher.
Bjorn, what were you saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they touched the ball too much. They romanced the ball too much, and there was a training
romancing of the ball.
That sounds like Arsenal. It sounds like Arsenal.
Yeah, I saw a training where Maresca was playing them. Once the ball comes to you as a forward player, just take one shot and play. And if you look at the goal Palmer scored yesterday, as the ball came to his feet, he just took one shot, one touch, and he played the ball.
So those guys have to do that. Yeah.
The ball touched the ball. Jackson tends to touch the ball a bit, but he's beginning to learn. If you look at the chances, even to guess, they took one touch, played the ball that went wide off the right. So they just need to know that they don't have to romance the ball too much. Just one touch and play. The best strikers, they even play the ball as it comes to feet. Look at Ishak today as he just scored one touch.
So they're waiting too long. They're waiting for things to develop.
Yeah.
You
So
once
you have more than one touch, you are giving the opposition defenders time to come and cover. They are already seeing you with the ball, so they are already coming. So once you just take that one touch and you play, you are limiting the time that they have to come and block the ball.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true. And also, Bjorn, what do you think is wrong with their defense? Because it seems like they're controlling the ball. Against Bournemouth, they had the ball like 60%. They had 18 shots on goal. Bournemouth had like 6. But it seemed like Bournemouth made the most of their shots. So it seems like at critical moments, their defense makes lapses, even if it's only once or twice a game. But it's very critical if you're not scoring goals. What do you think? Yeah.
Yes, I think one important thing is us not taking our chances also impacted on the results we've had so far. And second,
because they had 18 shots against Bournemouth. Yeah, and they only scored twice. Bournemouth only had like 6 shots, but they scored 2 goals. Yeah.
And secondly, I think the lack of experience in the team is clearly showing, and this is why Enzo Maresca said we are not title contenders and we are not in title race. The defense, everybody is too inexperienced to.
Charlie has been called back from loan.
Yeah. So Chelsea has given up. They've given up 7 goals and only scored 3 goals in the last 4 games. I think that's crazy,
even
man.
for winning positions, if you look at the stats for winning positions, we can't tend
against Ipswich.
We can't tend to hold on to the problem. I don't know whether it's because of, I think the style of the way we play is a factor, but I won't blame it on the way we play. I think it's just because the players are not experienced enough to know what to do at certain intervals of the game. They are too inexperienced.
So quickly, so I'll get back to your Bjorn. In their last 4 EPL games, not FA Cup, they've scored 4 goals, given up 7. But I think what you're saying is that they could have scored more goals, but they're not taking their chances because they're not shooting with the first touch. That's experience. But also their defense needs to tighten up a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, and if you look at the way Liverpool play, Chelsea and Liverpool play similar kind of football.
Yeah.
And if you look at Liverpool, yes, when they're under pressure, the experience of Van Dijk comes into play in terms of marshalling and coordinating that defense line and that back.
And also, Liverpool is direct. They don't dribble a lot. They just take the shot. Yeah.
That helps. That helps the
Direct,
Liverpool
long passes, long play.
so they don't concede the kind of goals Chelsea are conceding because of the experience. And
Yeah, because they have, and I think that's the difference. Chelsea, I'm not saying they don't have a good central CDM, but Liverpool has very tough Dutch and Argentine midfielders, and they hold the ball. So Liverpool, I mean, not Liverpool, but Chelsea may be missing some holders in the midfield, so they don't have a link between defense and midfield and attack. They have good attack. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And the ironic thing now is we're in the transfer window, and Chelsea is looking at going to buy this Bayern attack winger. Where we should be thinking of concentrating on how to solidify our defense and our
just like Arsenal.
And also if they don't want to get a defender, then get a CDM.
Chalobah. I have nothing against Trevor Chalobah. I'm actually a fan of Trevor Chalobah, but I don't think he's the solution to our defensive problem. He's a good defender, but I don't think he's.
So either you need to get another defensive player or a CDM. What do you think, Biodun? Yeah.
I think for CDM we are locked. We have Lavia and Caicedo.
So you need to stir up your defense.
Lavia, Fernandez, and Caicedo.
You need one experienced defender. If you can keep Rhys James fit, Cucurella is not bad.
Cucurella is good. I see they pulled his hair and they didn't give penalty or red card.
I see Chelsea's problem slightly differently from everyone.
Yeah, Cucurella is tired.
Sorry. Yeah, so
go ahead, we just need an experienced centre back. That is just all I want. Just one experience.
Thank you, Bidon. So let's go to Kunle. What are your thoughts, Kunle?
Yeah, I see Chelsea's problems as slightly differently because this league has been very difficult. Liverpool have dropped points in the last 2 games. Arsenal, I know for all the taunting, they're second in the league. A lot of teams are dropping points. It's a very tough league. Now, Chelsea.
Arsenal is drawing now. 0-0.
Now, Chelsea have a very big squad. And the thing about these big squads and these young players is that some of them need time to get good. Look at the Xerxes, the Gravenbergs of this world.
Kule is not Xerxes. It's Xerxes.
Well, and in terms of Chelsea has
I'm joking, Kule. Kule is so serious. He doesn't even know when I joke. Xerxes. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So Chelsea have a lot of new, young
They have
players,
good depth. So long as they don't lose, Chelsea isn't losing. That's a good thing. But they're drawing too much. Yeah,
they're drawing. They're not losing. And as bad as things are, they're still on 37 points. They're just 10 points behind. 2 bad games for Liverpool, 2 good games for Chelsea, and it's 4 points in it. So don't write Chelsea off. Chelsea, well, I won't write them off in the sense of I don't think they can win the league. But I do think that they can still climb up the league 1 or 2 positions.
Okay, but Kule, if they keep drawing, there's a chance that they may not make top 4. Because, man, right now, Nottingham Forest are fire. Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, but everyone's drawing. Everyone's dropping points. Everyone's dropping points.
Yeah, but here's the difference. Kule, but here's the difference. Nottingham is drawing with all the top teams. And they beat Liverpool. They beat Liverpool and drew with Liverpool. Nottingham is not
out of the top 4 as it stands now.
Right now. Also, Kule, Nottingham is not dropping to small teams. Arsenal is dropping to small teams. Chelsea is dropping to small teams.
I still think at the business end of this season,
if I may come,
struggle.
Okay, let Larry speak.
I still think they're going to struggle at the business end.
One thing I've noticed about Chelsea is this: if you watch their match against Ipswich, like I said before this time, that Ipswich, you might see them as a small team, but those guys, they don't care who you are, whether you're a big team or not. They don't
because they beat Chelsea. Didn't they beat Chelsea?
Attacking you.
Yeah.
And see, if I'm a coach of mostly Mikel Arteta, I said I've been saying it and I'll continue saying it. If you want to sign player, go to Bournemouth and sign player or Ipswich. They have some good players there that nobody knows them. Just like what is it called, Van Dijk. When Van Dijk was in Southampton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, even the guy that scored the second goal for Bournemouth.
Semedo, that guy is very good.
Also, I'm waiting to see which team is going to take Isaac from Isaac. Who did they play for?
Those are the 150,000 pounds.
That striker, the number 9, Isaac. That guy is going to move up, man.
Chelsea might go for him.
That guy.
So one thing I've noticed about Chelsea, any team that is always on attack on the offensive, pushes Chelsea always on their face. Yeah. It's just like Arsenal. Right now, presently, Arsenal and Chelsea, they have the same game. No Saka, no Arsenal, no Palmer, no Arsenal, no Chelsea. If Palmer does not score goals, others will have chance to blow the chance. Just look at Arsenal,
Hey,
Arsenal against
Tottenham
Manchester.
1-0. Tottenham 1-0. I'm serious.
They scored Arsenal.
1-0. See.
Wow.
This shit is crazy, man.
Mikel Arteta is not a coach. I've been saying it.
But you guys, can I say something?
How can you say he's not?